Hello everyone, it's Unbelievables here, and there's a topic that I want to go over with my clients and other people. The topic I want to talk about is how to spot a scam. Now, typically this comes up in conversation with potential clients, and these 5 ways will help you see a scam. This list is not all inclusive by any means. Let's dive right into this. Number 1, build rapport. Build rapport with your breeder is an excellent thing to do because you want to get to know your breeder, you want the breeder to get to know you, and if you have any questions about your pup later down the road, the breeder definitely can answer this. Now, scams do not build rapport. They try to do either text message or email conversations only. They don't really want to speak to you on the phone because you get their voice tone. That could be problematic for them. So always take the time to speak to your breeder, whether it's over the phone, whether it's a video chat, to your discretion and what you choose. It brings me to the next subject, which is form of communication. I think the best form of communication is always going to be at least over the phone or video chat. That gives you the opportunity to see your breeder in case you have to meet your breeder in person, and also gives you an opportunity to hear their voice tone. The third is deposit and low price. If you're rushed to do a deposit without really discussing or feeling comfortable, that's a red flag. You should always feel entirely comfortable with your breeder before you do a deposit. And also, and I'll get into that here secondly after this particular subject, which will be contracts. So moving on, the low price is one of the biggest red flags. If you see, for example, you see a lilac tri-merle, $1,500. Lilac tri-merles are not $1,500. That's a serious red flag. So always keep in mind that these dogs are not inexpensive dogs, depending on the breed, depending on the market, and also depending on the quality of the dog. And when you see a dog that's rare colored for $1,500, typically it's a scam. Fourth, contracts. This is very important, as I said, with the deposits, because you do want to get a contract when you have a deposit. You definitely need to get a contract when you pick up the puppy to protect you and also protect the breeder. So there's a clear and concise understanding on what could happen once you get the puppy and what your expectations is for the breeder and what your expectations is, what the expectation is from the breeder to you. So, typically, you should do a contract. We do contracts at Unbelievables. Some people don't do contracts, but always ask if there's a contract and make sure you thoroughly read the contract and have an understanding if there's any questions with what you have with that contract. Make sure you ask before you sign it. And last, courier and puppy pickup. So there's different type of couriers. Obviously, you can get a flight nanny, and there's also vehicle transport. That's at your discretion. The breeder should have some idea of how you can get the puppy. If you do live far away to where you can't drive and pick up the puppy in person, you want to make sure that you find a courier that's reputable, that has some references that you can check to make sure they're going to get your puppy there safely, and secondly, that they're a trusting business. Last, your puppy pickup. If you pick up your puppy in person, you definitely want to pick up your puppy probably in public. If for some reason you feel that the breeder has built that rapport with you and as you feel comfortable with them, that's at your discretion as well. In addition to that, keep in mind if you are bringing cash, it puts a liability on you. So the best thing I tell people is if they don't feel comfortable having a large amount of cash is to always meet someone at a police station or meet someone at a Walmart or somewhere where there's a large number of people that can see you if something goes wrong. So like I said before, this list is not inclusive. This list does not say this is the only things that can spot a scam. These are just things that we use at Unbelievables with our clients, and when we look for our dogs, that we have all these things squared away and have an understanding with who we're going to purchase from and who's going to purchase from us. I hope this list helps you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us on our website. Check out our social media pages. Also subscribe to our website. It's Unbelievable signing out. Thank you for your time. Have a great day. God bless, and Army Strong.